What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you how to make this super cool pet right here, so let's jump right into it. Really quick, if you have any video suggestions or ideas, go ahead and post those in the comments. I'll read through all of them and let's get started. So I'm just going to click A, G, then X to move this back, and then I am just going to Shift A, cube, and then I am just going to go into edit mode, and then I am going to click Control B, and then I'm just going to bevel a little bit. Go ahead and use the scroll wheel to get the amount of cuts that you need, and then now basically our body's done. So now just click 3, then click Shift A, then click a cube, and then click G, bring that down a little bit, click S to scale it in, and then click G, and then you actually want to select the very top vertice. So click 3, then click G, and then select the very top, and then just scale that down in a little bit. Click A, actually we want to click this part right here, then L, and then we want to click Control B, and then I just want to get that a good bevel right about that, and then I'm going to click L while I'm selecting the part and my mouse is hovering over it. So then I'm going to click Shift D, and then I'm just going to do it along the Y axis right here, and then I'm going to click number 1, and then I'm going to select this one too, then G, X, Shift D, X. Then once we're done with that, we are going to be making the ears, so go ahead and click Shift A, then cube, and then scale it down a little bit, then click G, then X right there, and then now the top, let's just click X, and then let's click X to get that kind of look right there. And then actually we want to click S, then Y. Okay, there we go, that looks a lot better. So then we want to select all of this object right here, then S, then X. There we go, that looks pretty good. Actually the top needs to be scaled in a little bit more, so I'm just going to click S, then Y. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just going to select all of this object, and then I'm just going to select this part, then I'm going to get it a new face by clicking I. And then I'm going to click E to extrude on the X-axis, and then that looks pretty good right there, except maybe it's extruding a little bit too far. So I'm just going to bring this forward a little bit. There we go, that looks a lot better. And then I'm actually going to get all this ear and then select it in the X-axis. There we go. Maybe a little bit too thin, but it's fine for now. So then I'm just going to scale this down a little bit, just to about right there. Then 3. Then I'm just going to move it over to right here, and then Shift D, make it go to right here, and then click number 1. Then select this one by clicking L, then G, then X, and then to where it's about the very front right there. So now we have the ears on that, and now let's just make the tail real quick. So I'm going to click 1 and then Shift A, then I'm going to add a cylinder. Then we want the verts to be about like 8 or so, it doesn't really matter. You know, maybe we could even go down to 6. Let's just be really lag positive right now. Let's just do 7, that looks pretty good. So now let's do 1 again, and then let me just rotate this 90 degrees, and then scale it down a bunch, bring it over here to about where the tail should be, and then G, bring it to right here, Command to zoom in a little bit, and then maybe just bring that down a little more. So then we can always fix the size of our tail. So now I'm just going to select the very front piece, click 3, actually click number 1, then just click E to extrude, and then just like rotate it a little bit, E, and then just make it have a nice curve, E again, and then just keep rotating it. Then I'm going to click E again, and then I'm going to click R. So I think that looks pretty good right there. So now just select the top vertice, and then just pan over using Shift, then click I, and then get the face in to about right here, and then just click G, then X, and then actually click number 1 and then click G because the X-axis won't scale perfectly. And then I'm just going to scale it up a little bit more, and then that doesn't look very good, so then click Control R to add a loop cut right there, and then just scale it out a little bit. So there we go, that is looking super good. It may not look exactly the same, actually I think the tail looks a little bit better then that one, I'm just going to scale this up a little bit, G, then Z, G, then X. Okay, and then there we go. I think that looks about good. Now, let's just shade this smooth, then go to the triangle tab right here, then click normals right here, then click auto smooth, and then click number 3, and then make sure you have all the objects selected. So then I'm going to go into tab, then click A, and then I'm going to go into UV editing, and it won't save where we're looking, so just click 3 again, then click U, project from view, and then we want to click S to scale down once we select all of it in the UV editing place, and then let's just click G. Oh, and also if you don't have your own color palette opened up, you can go ahead and do that. If you were where I am, you can just click X, and you could click the open image button if you don't have anything open. So preferably gradient palette because this has gradients in it. Okay, so now I'm just going to select both of the ears right here. I'm going to go into face selective mode, and then I'm just going to click shift, then L, since I select this one. Sometimes this can be a little tricky. Okay, so let me just L, then L, okay, there we go. Now click 3, and then move this down a little bit, and then click all of the object, and then click the material, new, base color, image texture, then use the palette that you have. So now that looks pretty good. You can obviously do a lot more in depth, like on the pet itself, like the gradients and stuff, but this is just a tutorial, so this is supposed to get the basic idea across. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And also real quick, if you want that to look less low poly, you can always add more vertices when you do the tail, so you can just redo that real quick. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.